What is going on, everybody? This is Jershypershy from Genki Squad, and we are back with another Wi-Fi battle. Today I've got a battle with my boy Tyler. Man, you saw that loss. I took that L real hard last battle, so I said, hey, let me get a rematch. So this is the rematch that we had, and looking at our teams, both of our teams are pretty standard offensive. But looking at the teams, basically whoever gets rid of the other's Marowak first wins, because after that, Tapu Koko just clean sweeps the rest of the team. So let's go ahead and get right into it. There's my trainer. Nice waifu. Anyway, so we're both going to lead off with Pheromosa. Our Pheromosas are scarfed, so it's going to be a speed tie. And kind of wanted to lose the speed tie just so I could get switch initiative, but I do end up winning the speed tie, doing a massive chunk to his Pheromosa as I do go out into my Marowak. As Marowak appreciates any hit that this thing is going to go for. So he ends up going to the U-turn, does absolutely nothing, and he goes into his Toxapex here. Now, I know Toxapex is bulky. I want damage on that, so I'm going to hit it hard with an Earthquake. I don't really care if he scalds because I am specially defensive, as he is just going to go ahead and get up his Toxic Spikes. So knowing that he's not going to stay in because he needs this, I'm going to go ahead and switch out into my Tapu Koko. I am not fearing him switching into his Marowak because that's just not the play you make. He really needs to keep that Marowak in order to have any chance of beating me. So he's going to go into his Gyarados here. Now that puts him in a really tough position. He's going to be pretty much forced to switch out into Marowak. And knowing this, I'm going to double out here into my Primarina, as that does end up happening, as he does end up switching out into his Marowak. He has to switch out here. He can't let this thing take damage. So he's gonna double out into his Toxapex here, and I predict this, and you go for the Psychic. At this point, he doesn't know what item I am. I wanted to bluff Psychic. Toxapex is bulky depending on the set, so it wouldn't be wrong to assume that it might live. So he goes into his Tapu Fini, changes the terrain on me. And I go for the Psychic here, just to knock out Toxapex, but this thing does come in. So I get the special defense drop, so I do want to capitalize on that. So I'm going to just start hammering away this thing with Psychics. As he does go for the Calm Mind here. I was not expecting that. Or maybe I should have expected that, but I didn't. So he goes for the Calm Mind there. He is back at neutral, special defense. And this is going to do absolutely nothing. Maybe like around like 20 or just under 20% each hit. So I can't stay in here. I really need this thing to give off a heavy hit later. I am Z move, by the way. So I go into my Necrozma here as he goes for the Moonblast. That does a big chunk. This is the bulky set, but it's Fizz Def, so it doesn't take special hits that well. So I'm going to go ahead and get my Rocks up here because that's the only thing that Necrozma does, really. As he goes for another special attack raise, and now things are kind of looking like, oh shit, like is Tapu Fini just going to set up in my face and just destroy me? So my objective was to get up Rocks. Now here I kind of make a mistake, a misplay, as he goes for the Defog. I knew he was going for the Defog. I used it as an opportunity to get some chip damage on it, but I really should have kept Rocks up. I just should have kept spamming Rocks until I died. But I mean, the only downside with that is like if he kept like if I kept getting my plays wrong, or he kept calling my kept getting the 50-50s right, and he just kept Calm Minding, that would have been bad for me. So he knocks me out with the Moonblast here. Rocks don't go up, but what this does do is give me a free switch into my Tapu Koko. So Tapu Koko comes out here, and I'm go for the Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt here. I guess he didn't want me doubling out into anything and doing a rinse repeat cycle. But like I don't know why he wouldn't just go into Marowak there. But anyway, so he goes into Marowak here, and obviously I can't stay in, so I gotta switch out into my Primarina. And so he goes for the Shadow Bone here, predicting the switch pretty nicely. I mean, nothing on my team can really take a Shadow Bone here. And here I reveal the Z move on his Toxapex. So nice animation, you know, nice dance. Gotta get my Z power on. Nice waifu. Sorry. So I unleashed the Oceanic Operator on his ass. Big spirit bomb. Yeah. So yeah, this is gonna do a big chunk. I wasn't expecting it to kill, but as you can see with the damage, destruction. As you can see with the damage there, I did end up knocking it clean out. Yeah, I was not really expecting that. I know it's a Fizz Def Toxapex, but I didn't know that it would like take that much damage. I know it does have some Fizz Def investment, and it was a resisted hit, so I'm like, that was just something like astounding to me. So goes out into his Marowak here. I'm just gonna U-turn out. I don't see a reason why I would. And here I go into my Celesteela. Now you're wondering like, oh my god, like this thing is like not gonna take like a Flare Blitz. Come on, Josh, it's like it's a Flare Blitz. It's super effective against Steel. Why would you go out into this? But Celesteela is a freaking champ, dude. This thing has like a bajillion HP and like a bajillion defense. And so knowing that, I stay in and I can take any Flare Blitz easily. So I get my seeds up. That does absolutely nothing. And with the recovery and or with my leftovers recovery and the Leech Seed, like I can afford to stay in and start chipping away out this Marowak, pretty much ensuring my victory. Because once this thing is dead, then I pretty much just win the game. Because yeah, like I said before earlier, Tapu Koko just pretty much just cleans him up. So I'm just gonna hit him with a couple air slashes here as he just continues to go for Flare Blitz. He doesn't really have an alternative play, I don't think. And so he's gonna like go down to air slash plus Leech Seed. And meanwhile, my Celesteela is regaining its HP. I mean, I guess he could have like gone into Gyarados and just like started DDing in my face, but even then, like if my Celesteela wasn't low, he pretty much had no chance. Sorry about that. So I knock him out, get the defense boost, as is Tapu Koko should come out here. Now I save this because I need this for Mega Gyarados, and furthermore, I have a very safe switch in my Marowak. So that's exactly what I'm going to go into. So Marowak does come out here as he does T-Bolt this. Now that's a pretty questionable play in my opinion, because he knew that I was going on to Marowak no matter what. So what he could have done there was double out or maybe U-turn into his. I know that I think that set carries U-turn. As he didn't just use it. All right. Anyway, so yeah, he could have just gone into his Gyarados and maybe like forced me to double out and got a DD up, but you know, it's all hindsight 2020. So I wisped there, predicting him to switch out into his Gyarados, and out comes my Celesteela. Now burned, like it's still, Gyarados still hits pretty hard, but I am bold, so I'm very confident that I can like take anything this wants to go for. So he does predict my switch pretty nicely, goes for the Dragon Dance here. But even then, my Celesteela is definitely not fearing this giant shrimp. So I think right here I'd go for the Leech Seed? Question mark? No. So yeah, right here is gonna be for like a Leech Seed and Crunch exchange, pretty much until I die, just whittling this thing down. Because we did the calc, Gyarados at +1 does outspeed Tapu Koko, and I'm almost positive that even with the burn, that Earthquake does kill. Tapu Koko is pretty frail. So yeah, this continues until I pretty much just go down, or he goes down. But I think he knocks me out here with his roll. Yeah, he gets the high roll there. Not that it really does matter. In fact, like I can just go into my Pheromones here and just U-turn, pick him off real quick. So U-turn out, pick him off, and that gives me the free switch into my. Which one do I go into? Do I go into my? I either go into my Marowak. My Marowak, right? Yeah, my Marowak. Because at this point the game is over. I think this thing just gets walled. Tapu Koko just gets walled, and pretty much that is going to be the game. So yeah, ended up getting my revenge from last time. Yeah, we were. This was from like a night where we were like just like up all night like playing Wi-Fi battles, and I like the first part of the night I was winning all my battles. Second part of the night I was losing all my battles. Yeah, and so this was like the turnaround for me. So yeah, I'm gonna be able to pick him off here with the Earthquake, as he just goes for Brave Bird. That was actually a pretty decent amount. Oh, I go for the Flare Blitz. I just wanted to knock this boy out. Gone, destroyed. Crit didn't matter. Tapu Koko sucks. I'm just kidding. So yeah, that's gonna be the game. Leave a like, a comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed what you saw. We are constantly taking viewer Wi-Fi battles on our Twitch and on our Twitter. The links for those will be down below. And yeah, until next time, guys. Peace.